Have you heard about the potential new talent at Hendrick Motorsports? Rajah Caruth has already won the hearts and respect of the HMS stars. Imagine being a young driver, seeing your hero Jeff Gordon, and being congratulated by the renowned William Byron. Could Caruth be Hendrick's first African-American driver? Who's excited to see what Caruth's future holds at Hendrick Motorsports? Stay tuned for more updates on this rising star. Don't miss out on the inside scoop. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more whereabouts on NASCAR. So, you know how Rick Hendrick is super picky about who gets behind the wheel of his number 17 Chevrolet, right? Well, it turns out the big shots at Hendrick Motorsports let 4 of their Cup Series stars take it for a spin. And they brought home some impressive results. 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s, and even snagged a pole finish. After seeing how well the car did, they decided to give it a shot in the Xfinity Series at Phoenix. But get this, it wasn't one of the usual big-name stars who got to drive it this time. No, it was 21-year-old Rajah Caruth from the Craftsman Truck Series. Can you believe it? Caruth took the legendary wheel of Rick Hendrick and managed to climb as high as P10 during the race. In the end, he wrapped up the day at P14. Looks like he might have impressed the old man enough to score a full-time gig. How cool is that? Reflecting on his performance, Caruth shared with reporters after the race. "I was just letting it come to me," Caruth told reporters after the race. "Just trying to be thoughtful early in the race and make it live until the final stage. That was when I really got more aggressive and started trying to get to people's right rears and being more aggressive on restarts. I felt like I did a pretty decent job. Pretty frustrated looking at this pylon. 5 of those guys in front of me, I feel like I outran them most of the day. That's just how it goes." That weekend marked the 6th and final race of the year for the number 17 team. Throughout the season, NASCAR Cup Series regulars Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, William Byron, and Alex Bowman all took turns behind the wheel of the number 17 HendrickCars.com Chevrolet Camaro. Together, they secured 3 top 5 finishes, 4 top 10s, and 1 pole position. The team also competed in races at Circuit of the Americas, Sonoma Raceway, Pocono Raceway, Watkins Glen International, and Darlington Raceway. Hendrick Motorsports, with a rich history in the Xfinity Series, boasts 1 championship, 2003, and 26 race wins. The organization's most recent victory in the series dates back to 2009, when Tony Stewart triumphed at Daytona International Speedway. The number 17 car number holds special significance for Hendrick Motorsports, having been driven to 9 Cup Series wins by NASCAR Hall of Famer Darrell Waltrip from 1987 to 1990, including the 1989 Daytona 500. Ricky Hendrick, a significant figure in the team's history, also piloted the number 17 in various races, including the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in 2000 and 2001. The HendrickCars.com paint scheme for this year paid homage to the number 17 truck driven by Hendrick during his rookie season in 2001. But is there any chance that he's the next driver for Hendrick Motorsports? So here's the scoop on Rajah Caruth and his potential move to Hendrick Motorsports. It's all up in the air right now. GMS Racing dropped the bombshell that they're wrapping up their NASCAR operations at the end of 2023, leaving drivers like Caruth wondering where they'll land next. Despite being a regular in the Truck Series, Caruth has 19 Xfinity starts under his belt after the Phoenix race. Now, with 2024 looming and no clear destination in sight, there's talk that Rick Hendrick might snatch up this young talent for his lineup. Veteran reporter Bob Pocker spilled the beans on Caruth's potential move, quoting him as saying, "Caruth did say yesterday he definitely will race a Chevrolet next season." For Caruth, driving for Hendrick Motorsports is like a dream come true. Back in his teenage days, he was a die-hard fan of the team, cheering on legends like Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jimmy Johnson. Fast forward from 2014 to 2023, and Caruth has become one of the most promising prospects in NASCAR. His recent stint with Rick Hendrick is just the beginning, and there's a good chance we'll see him back in one of those HMS cars real soon. Rajah Caruth is already making waves and earning the respect of the Hendrick Motorsports or HMS stars. Before his race in Phoenix, Caruth expressed his excitement, telling the Arizona Republic, "To have that opportunity for the first time driving for HMS, and hopefully not the last, it's really special. I'm just making sure every day I'm doing something that parlays into being more prepared for this." Phoenix held a special significance for Caruth, as it was where he first met one of his heroes, Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon, a 4-time Cup Series champion and the current vice chairman of HMS, was impressed by Caruth's personality and skill, saying, "Just meeting him for the first time, it was like, wow, this kid seems very professional and very driven, well-spoken." In his role, Gordon has been closely monitoring Caruth's progress. Watching Caruth drive the number 17 at Phoenix with the best equipment in NASCAR must have been a satisfying experience for Gordon. Even HMS's championship 4-star, William Byron, was in awe of Caruth. Byron acknowledged the equipment challenges Caruth faced on the Xfinity side, but expressed excitement about the opportunity, stating, "I think he's done a great job. He's really gotten good experience over the last couple of years. He's not been in the best equipment as on the Xfinity side, so I'm excited to see how he does with this opportunity. I feel like he can really capitalize on it." Caruth lived up to expectations with a strong performance in the finale. Not everyone gets a chance to drive for Rick Hendrick, and even fewer seize the opportunity to its fullest. If Caruth's impressive performance has left a lasting impression on Rick Hendrick, he could potentially become the first African-American driver to race for this legendary racing outfit. Now that's something to keep an eye on. Back in 2009 for Halloween, Rajah Caruth decided to dress up as a Hendrick Motorsports driver. Fast forward 14 years, and just a few days after Halloween, he wasn't dressing up but actually drove for them. Yeah, Hendrick Motorsports selected Rajah Caruth to take the wheel of their number 17 Chevrolet Camaro at the Phoenix Raceway. Caruth's connection with Rick Hendrick began in 2020 at the Daytona 500, where they had a brief interaction and Caruth handed Hendrick his business card. Caruth and his dad also had the chance to meet Jeff Gordon, who was genuinely impressed by the young driver. Gordon shared, "The first time I ever met Rajah, he and his dad were at Phoenix in the garage. Just meeting him for the first time, it was like, wow, this kid seems very professional and very driven, well-spoken. I look forward to watching his career." Over the years, Caruth and his dad continued conversations with officials at Hendrick Motorsports and GM. In August, a deal began to take shape, and in September, Caruth and Hendrick officially met for the first time at Darlington. By the end of the month, they had a deal in place, making Caruth's dream of driving for Hendrick Motorsports a reality. Getting this opportunity not only means a chance for Rajah Caruth to shine and fulfill a childhood dream, but also a chance to focus more on just driving. Caruth shared, "Having my stuff taken care of and all the little things, as a driver, you don't really think about at first when you're doing it yourself. But when you get to a certain point, people do it for you. So it's pretty nice. I'm excited for the smaller stuff." Despite the magnitude of this opportunity, Caruth is keeping his cool. Interestingly, he doesn't feel the same pressure or stress that he experienced in his early NASCAR starts. He attributes this shift to the lessons learned during his first full NASCAR season with GMS racing in the Craftsman Truck Series. Caruth further reflected, "I'd always been on 10, and honestly, Kansas in the spring was that moment for me to realize, like, I'm good. I like when the stuff is driving right and it's got the pace. I'll run up front so I don't need to overstep." The crash at Kansas was a pivotal moment for Caruth, and the rest of the year has been about applying this newfound approach, and it's paying off. Since the playoffs began 6 races ago at IRP, 3 of his 4 top 10 finishes this year have come, showcasing the positive impact of his evolving driving style. In that time frame, Rajah Caruth has racked up the 5th most points among all drivers, tying with playoff contender Ben Rhodes. Alongside his growth in the Truck Series, Caruth has gained valuable experience in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So that's all we've got for you today. We hope you enjoyed it. Tell us what you think of the video in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you in the upcoming video.